My
I
little
now
pocket.
hit the button. Who wants to do recap from their point of view?
Well, I'm the only one who writes the journal from their point of view. So, a long, long time ago, a long, 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 long time ago, known as 3 weeks ago at this point, um, we had still been waking up. We had been waking up from just arriving back into the city, finding out our new objective, and then we had gone to sleep. It started up with everyone meeting downstairs. Vander came, I think, about third, no, fourth, followed by Loxon. Um, but we kind of discussed what we were going to do, and what our final preparations were for heading to this weird island with chronomancy going on. Uh, Amon got. There wasn't much final preparation, just Amon and Evander going and getting a suit of armor for Amon and some slightly heavier armor for Evander because he still prefers, no movement penalties because he actually has some dexterity. um, then we also noted that it was cold, incredibly cold. Like, why does this feel like summertime back in the Republic of Orient? We would later find out the answer to that as we, set sail south. Apparently, uh, magic. I think the Republic of Kree was doing it. Someone was doing it, and they weren't worried about it that much of the weren't because it was, December, and given that it's December, you don't really have to worry too much about, it being cold, but they're worried if it lasts too long and gets into spring, it could mess up with farming. But they think the
Principality of Kree.
Principality of Kree is doing it. Then we finally arrive. Oh wait, we passed another one of the purplish moons again. I remember that.
The full moon of Ars Navarius.
Yep. And cause yeah, we sailed for a rather long time from the 12th of December to now the 6th of January. Um, no, I think it's the 6th of January today. Am I correct?
It should be.
Okay. Yep. Um, where we arrived at the island that is. Oh yeah. Evander asked Tatiana on another date. Hopefully, this one won't have monsters and horrific things. Knowing their luck, it will
It
not.
probably will.
Um,
You've
but then
also
we arrived.
specifically requested no peeping toms.
Yes, because stares at two cats and another furry guy. Some people have trouble with that. But we arrived on the around the island where, time doesn't move, which kind of makes sailing into it complicated, but luckily Lahara knew magic. And she kind of finger waggled a bubble around us that let us sail, basically a bubble of time. And we sailed through the non existent time thing. And there was like a flash of light as we were getting closer and closer to the actual island, and we have all woken up here. Wherever here, I assume we've all woken up here. But at least from Evander, all he found was a room where he met a man named Alexis Typhon. Presumably his past self. And Evander was very, very polite to the man and told him he saw him as little more than an encyclopedia of useful information. To go outside of what I saw in character, Aemon met his other past self, which happens to be a lady vampire pirate woman. All I'm hearing is the music from that Total War game. Yeah, our blood runs cold. And he's having a chat with them. No, had decided, I guess, to meet. They met like this weird kind of. Is it a demon? Is it? It was a wing thingy, and they decided to make sport of it and kind of wrestle-ish, and go on a walk and talk through the mind. Ah, yes, thank you, Zari. Blood runs cold yet. But I think that's about it. At least things that Evander would know from his perspective and what he saw. Oh, also, at the very morning, apparently Tatiana and Loxon had fell asleep on the floor because they were talking all night. Because Elf upset because Mother said, "Oh, you're just like me," and Elf does not want to be like Mother.
But as last time, we ended off right when it was Tatiana's turn to deal with a fairly short and floaty individual.
Oh, hello. Hi. Where are we right now?
In the Hall of Memories. Granted,
The Hall of what
you-
now?
Hall of Memories. You should know you helped design it.
I did? I don't remember that. I mean, I scribbled in a handful of journals when I was young, but I don't remember building any halls of memories.
Did we really screw up that bad?
What did I do? Also, did we screw up? I don't really know you, I think.
It's on the tip of your tongue.
Do you have wings?
Technically yes, technically no.
What's technically no part?
She just kind of spins around, showing she doesn't have wings, but is still levitating.
Okay. Fair. You don't happen to be like, fairy by any chance, do you?
And she remembers something.
Fuck.
Is this
All
really
right.
what I've become?
Rude, first of all. Second of all, you've become what now?
Clearly an elf who's more aloof than her lineage should be.
Not aloof, thank you. Distractible.
I'm sorry. Technically not much difference.
Big difference. Perception.
Come on.
Aloof. What's up?
You know our name.
I'm sure you do. It's yours.
Tatiana. I know you found our book again. You always do. In fact,
No.
it's currently in your backpack.
Which one? The glowy one, or the weird history video moving picture one?
Our holy book. The one
Holy
with
book.
the one with the crest of Miracle on it.
The crest of who?
You're wearing his pendant.
Oh, the magic book. Right. Which means you're Kaylee?
Finish the full
Did I
title.
pronounce that right? Callie or Kaylee?
Get it right the
Callie?
second time. Finish the full title, though. Come on. I know I didn't screw
The
up that bad on
great
our
and
second.
illustrious Kaylee of House Moonshadow. Happy?
And perfection.
Perfection.
Oh, this is going to be a treat.
You're not very nice. Did you know that?
Oh, when you come from the Fey Court of Winter, you're not very nice now, are you?
I wouldn't know. I haven't been there.
But regardless, we've royally fucked up.
Just confirm, you said winter.
Yes.
Oh no.
We haven't done anything. You fucked up.
No, we's correct. Because at least we done something right, or you wouldn't be standing here.
Well, in that case, you're welcome. So, this room doesn't have any doors.
Oh, it does. It just doesn't reveal itself or open until you accept what has happened. To some extent.
All right.
It was how we designed it.
So, shit happened in the past. Past is happening again. Oops, you made a fuck up. Yay? Is there suddenly gonna be a door here?
You really aren't resisting like I expected myself to here.
What? I mean, listen. It's fucking weird enough that people get even reincarnated to begin with. Never mind you to me. That's weird. It's what the hell?
You're telling me. Last thing I remember before our memory started anew at being born and having a mother who never really stays home that often is
Ouch.
having my head ripped off.
Yeah, well, don't fucking talk about my mother like that.
I never said she was a bad woman, just she didn't stay home much. I'm not wrong. We both know it's true.
Don't fucking talk about my mother like that. Second of all, I'm sorry your head got cut off, but, I mean, everybody goes somehow. At least it was quick.
Here's a question, though. You still don't believe you're a cleric, do you?
It's 'cause I'm not. Cleric requires holiness. I'm not exactly holy.
Would you call Lahara holy?
No.
But you're holding the same holy symbol around your neck that she wears.
This was a gift.
And you have our book.
Also
Which can-
technically a gift. Well, I found it.
And cannot
Does that
be
mean it's
held
treasure?
by anyone but a cleric of the faith. Otherwise, it gives you some very, very bad visions.
So, question then. In order to be like a cleric or like a holy person or whatever, don't you need to like dedicate yourself and be like, oh look, holy person, I'm gonna like be here for you, and I haven't done that.
But Miracle is also a god of knowledge, not just death. And you really did pick up reading books after you were born. I kind of was a book person, but not to this extent.
I like books. What do you want me to say? There's a lot of people that like books. Are they all clerics too?
Typically of knowledge, yes.
Oh shit, really?
All gods have domains. Death and knowledge is the same god that we follow.
Wait, hold on, back up. So you're saying that because I like books, I'm suddenly holy?
If
Oh,
you never
Loxy's gonna have a
stopped
fucking
being
field
holy
day.
to begin with.
Loxy's gonna have a goddamn field day with that. She immediately like puts her head in her hand, like, oh no. Oh, I am gonna be made fun of for a very long time.
Second, Clone DM's viewport. Sorry, our spectator stepped away, so I had to change the viewport system. It is now following me.
Okay.
Continuing.
And Loxy's gonna have a goddamn field day with this.
I think I'm going to have a field day with this too.
What are you gonna have a day about?
Just wait until our other mother comes knocking. This is going to get so interesting.
There's another one? Oh god, is she as rude as you?
As she just vanishes, and
Oh,
you
fuck.
can hear the stone behind you open.
Alright, well, nice to meet you too. She's very rude. Hello, Evie. Did you do the memory thingy?
By the way,
Oh,
make sure
hello,
under
Tatiana.
journal notes, you've clicked toggle note display to see the plaques on the statues.
They'll get like little statue icons over the statues when you've done it successfully. You just mouse over them, they'll pop up the names.
Alright, I will figure out how to do that.
Amanda's gonna like, Tatiana. I guess I did.
It's fucking weird.
I don't think my past life particularly likes me.
Mine either! She was a fucking bitch!
To be fair, I told mine saw him as not much more useful than an encyclopedia.
Alright, that's a little bit rude, Evie.
Fair.
I suppose we wait for the others to figure their shit out?
Yes. Apparently, though mine is... Apparently I get a little bit of that rune crafting talent from him. Points to the statue next to him, the one one I'm pinging. It's like Alexos Typhon, apparently.
I should clarify, that doesn't look like Alexos, but it looks like someone related to him.
Oh, is it families or something?
Yes. I
Oh, okay, never mind.
also sent you a message to explain that.
He was like, apparently, his ancestors built this place.
Yeah, and apparently
Runecrafting.
mine designed it. Or the memory thingy. She's very haughty about it. I don't quite like her.
But if we can put a pin in that, just a second, we go over to Amon. Smug Amon with their smug past life.
Okay, so how are we splitting our head here?
Not sure what you mean on splitting our head. I do know it's strange not having Amaryllis with us, though.
Yeah. Very strange. So,
You look good in the armor.
thanks, I guess.
As you were saying?
Hmm?
You were saying something before I interrupted us.
Like... Honestly, I wasn't expecting something like this. I figured it'd just be a slow change, you know? Slowly over time becoming like you. Basically, you know.
Well, to be fair, I didn't expect it to work at all. It's not like we necessarily have a soul. How do you reincarnate without one?
By hitchhiking onto someone else's?
I mean, it's the closest explanation we have, isn't it? Or Amaryllis getting stuck in the middle of this?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, she did sacrifice herself for us, so it makes sense. It didn't have to be this way, I don't think.
So, what exactly did we do in the past?
Depends on how far back in the past you want to go. We are fairly old.
Something about ships.
Ah. Our lives as a privateer before we became scions.
Okay, so we were privateers. What's a privateer again?
We're technically paid to do piracy in the name of a kingdom. Sadly, I don't think the Empire's around anymore. Though Rear isn't much different, even if it is smaller than it used to be. So my real question is our immunity to the Church still active?
Well, if it's the same church, then probably. I mean, we're still technically alive, right?
Depends, we're no more alive than we used to be. That's for sure, certain. Though I don't think you're considered alive anymore. You haven't checked for a heartbeat recently, have you?
No, I have not. Honestly, wasn't even expecting to talk to myself today, but here we are.
I mean, I did convince her to allow something with my room unique. I think you'll find this very interesting. As she actually just pulls a bottle of rum out of nowhere and tosses it to you.
Hmm. What's this?
It's the
It's
last
not the wine
bottle
bottle.
of rum straight from our ship. It has a bit of interesting purpose, so I wouldn't get rid of the bottle until you figure out what it is. I look forward to seeing if we can complete the mystery again.
Mystery of what?
That's for you to figure out and for me to remember and forget again. After all,
Hmm.
we might not be able to get drunk. Does not mean we cannot remove our memories with enough alcohol.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
Anything is possible when magic involved, after all. This is a room of memory. Simply placed over our own personal quarters.
Honestly, I don't know whether to feel disappointed or relieved at this point. I was expecting like my past life to be, a bad person or something, but
Oh, I've murdered plenty, but nothing to... How to put it? I don't think I've ever killed for the pleasure of killing.
yeah, we're pretty much the same person, aren't we? Just with different memories.
Except you have an irrational fear of crushing someone's head in like a grape.
I wouldn't call it a fear, it's just disgusting.
And drinking the blood of our enemies from their neck isn't. Although I don't think there's much we need to discuss.
Why, am I already on the right path?
Honestly, I'm not even sure why we almost look identical. You're not far off. Maybe it's your acceptance or how close we were to begin with. Though it would have been more interesting if I was actually looking at myself and not some very interesting cat.
Zara, you want to adjust the camera? It got moved.
It got moved because he came back, I'm guessing.
No, because
Oh, that was my fault. My B.
Oh, you said something in game and it moved. Why did it move? Okay, I'm gonna have to disable that for that character. I'll fix that later. My bad.
I was trying to keep you informed for the stream.
But go on. The others will be waiting for you in the main hall.
That, and I think you forgot to mention something.
And that would be?
The reason why I'm probably not having as much trouble as everyone else, if they're having trouble or not, is, well, I've had someone else to talk to this entire time.
Memoryless has maybe helped, but at the end of the day, we aren't really that different aside from physical appearance and abilities. I think I prefer
That
an
and the
upper
fishing.
class a little bit more than you, and yeah, you do like fishing more than me. Oddly, I can't stand the smell of fish. It's almost like garlic to me. But
Well,
when
that's one thing.
Sorry. But if you start life anew, You always tend to develop differently. Wouldn't be the first time we've done it.
You know, that just opens up more questions, right?
Questions I can't answer, but you've already met the one who can answer them. The old machine in large robes.
Oh.
In fact, I think he still owes us a favor. As they just fade from your view, and like before, the door opens behind you.
Okay then. Oh shit.
Eamon! So, was your past life kind of a dick too?
No, not at all.
Really? Because Evie's and
Oh.
mine were sort of dicks.
That's not fair at all.
Speaking of which, what were your past lives like?
Like I said, a dick.
I think he means, what were they?
A dick.
Species.
Person?
Apparently my past life was also another human, which not really that surprising.
Oh, so you're the one we got right.
What does that mean?
Apparently, everybody's supposed to come back as the same sort of race thingy, but, well, she fucked it up. No, it's not she fucked it up, she died before she could finish it. And I guess we sort of got mostly flipped around, and here we are. Also, she called me aloof. Am I aloof?
Not the word I'd use.
That's what I said. Told you, bitch. Tatiana's just sort of like pouting a little bit. She's very unhappy.
Well, mine was a vampire lord who was also a privateer.
Is bitch a race?
No.
Oh, well.
Am I coming through?
Yeah, you're good.
A vampirate.
Oh, that's clever, Evie. I like that.
Okay, so we have, I guess, other human, vampirate. Tatiana, what were they specifically?
Oh, she was a fairy. Oh shit, Evie, you're scared of fairies, aren't you?
When I was a child, they aren't. Fairies are real. Okay, that's. I guess the Feywilds were real, but we didn't see any fairies
Evie,
back there.
roll me a wisdom save at disadvantage.
Okay. Control.
You currently have this set to private again.
Oh, real. 14.
Whisper. Choco. Not /roll /whisper. There's a difference. W and R is not the same.
Yeah, it's just, you know, I mean, how bad could it be? You want probably one of the, the happy fae, like the spring court or the summer or something.
No, what did she say it was?
By the way,
Winter.
It's not really visible until she says winter, Evander. It went from
Winter Court. As in the Queen of Air and Darkness, the murderers who drink blood and.
I mean, that would track. She's enough of a bitch. She could probably kill somebody with her words alone.
Ah.
By the way, Evander, as you're trying to hold back your seething hatred at the moment, you see Snow walk in, barely hanging on to consciousness.
Snow, you. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I assume
Jesus
Lahara
fuck,
can-
Snow, what happened to you?
I beat myself up.
Yeah, no shit. You look
But
terrible.
why?
Well, I was presented a choice. Do the long, drawn out, winding path to information and maybe not get anywhere, or try to beat some sense into myself.
We know which option you chose.
At the moment, yes.
Was it
You know-
worth it?
Maybe?
You know the saying beating oneself up is not literal.
Oh, it was in this case.
So
I'm
here's the
here.
question, though. Snow, was your past
Hmm.
life a bitch? Were they a total dick?
She was Amaryllis' twin?
Didn't answer the question. Were they a dick?
Nah, I kind of liked her.
Damn it! Why is it just you and me, Evie, that got the dicks?
Why do you two have sticks up your ass when it was... Excuse me, Peanut Gallery, you just interrupted my train of thought.
Cat attack. On
Yeah,
internet. And it is technically International Cat Day. No,
I
it
think
makes-
Snow might have knocked something loose when she hit herself.
I do not have a stick up my ass. Snow, would
In
you call
regards
me,
to this, specifically, the whole past lives thing.
would you call me aloof?
Somewhat.
Fuck!
But it comes from the fact that you're knowledgeable. Not necessarily about everything, but certainly about some things. It's almost like when you start talking, you're above everybody because you know more. You don't do it deliberately, and you don't do it to be a dick.
You just see Tati, like, plonked down in the chair, arms crossed, full pout, just sinking lower and lower and lower with every word that comes out of Snow's mouth.
Has anyone
Did I
else?
say I didn't love you for it?
Has anyone else actually sat at the table aside from Tatiana and Lahara?
Oh, Snow's sitting her ass down.
I assumed Evander was.
Totally.
It's just I just can't actually
Excuse
move to a
you.
thing that doesn't make him look like he's standing on the table.
You can actually hold shift when you go to let go of your token, and it will just drop it where it's hovering.
Like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We've been able to do this since day one.
Well, I forgot.
Yeah, and roll 20, it's
if
the alt
I-
key. Here it's shift.
They're just making sure. It's like, is anyone else actually sitting down? Okay.
Well, so we have to round off the list. We now have Succubus. Lahara, what is? Do you have a past life here, or is this just?
No, I'm pretty sure Lahara is just the same person.
This
Like,
was my
legitimately.
chair before I was exiled.
Okay, so we have.
Well, if it's up to us, consider yourself unexiled. Did,
we have
Jasmine over
the-
there have a chair? She, like, looks at Tavin.
Tavin seems a little confused, but Lahara just kind of puts a hand in her head. She was not old enough to be on a council seat.
So we have Succubus. pointing to Snow. Lahara, pointing to Lahara. A human, pointing to himself. A vampirate, pointing to Amon. And a Fae of the Winter Court, pointing to Tatiana. And we are missing Loxin, and who I don't know, I can't remember what his is, at least from the dreams we had, and presumably the
Lahara would
rabbit.
actually answer Okami.
Okay, so I have Loxin as the Kami, and then, if I can remember that dream right, a rabbit folk and a dragon who are just missing. If they
Maybe they
even
didn't get
resurrect.
reincarnated.
Well,
One of them
if I'm
is
remembering
still
things,
Lahara would actually answer. One of them
God damn it, Ozzy.
is still in the fortress,
What'd you
frozen
just
in
do?
time.
Which is that?
The Sulin, who also did not have a seat. One member of the council is dead without reincarnation.
Okay, so just the dragon is missing.
And I apologize, I'm loading back in. Ozzy touched something on my keyboard and everything went haywire.
Ozzy says push buttons randomly and stare at Mom's reaction.
He's acting like Dabney in the Thursday game. No! Don't push the button.
Well, I guess that also does presume the dragon even resurrected themselves. Or has not died between resurrection and now.
And it's impossible for me to know where they are at this time. I only knew of you because of the letter you plan to have delivered when we're done here. Once we're
Say
done
again.
here, remember the time loop paradox thing out of character. She's talking
Well,
about
she didn't
that.
tell us. She didn't tell us what we had to do.
You were sort of told to write down everything that had happened in the meeting, and it would make sense later why, because she had the exact same paper you were writing.
Then yeah, Evander would probably be at the table, just recording things.
But once you leave, everything from that point onwards is completely unknown, including the fate of this world if it even does continue. I doubt the world would end, but it definitely would be very different.
Be rather inconvenient if it didn't. So, any other interesting things you've all learned about your lives? Apparently, mine, his family built this whole castle, and I'm fairly certain I was married to the dragon. Also, his family might have made a deal with something for their souls, I'm not entirely certain. Sounded very weirdly mystical about that.
Does it have something to do with the fact that fish follow the boat around whenever you're on it? Or like
By the way, I should know.
Oh
Alon,
yes,
you were the only one to actually walk out with an item from the room. You
Mhm.
still have the bottle of rum in your hand.
doing that, Evander will, yes, in fact, Evander would pop down Sprout. It is Sprout who does that.
Sprout just starts blowing bubbles at Evander.
But when you were swimming, Sprout wasn't in your pocket now, was he?
He was on the dock.
But
And I
nothing
wasn't in-
strange was happening with Sprout, though.
And?
Yeah, we can test this later by making you swim.
Or at least apparently something connected to Sprout and me is why it happens.
By the way, for those curious, there's just a beam of bubbles hitting him in the face. Sprout is being a little shit because it was taking it out of its warm pocket.
Sprout, you're being rude. I was only. Oh, fine. You can go back in the pocket. I was bringing you out for a demonstration.
We got one.
It just slightly screams at happiness, and it is quiet once it's in the pouch. You may have interrupted its beauty sleep.
I do have one frightening question that you can probably answer for us, Lahara. How long after the red moon did the sun go away? Because I remember that.
3 years. It was almost exactly 3 years when the 5 years of Umbrus began.
Sounds like we have a deadline. Or are we collectively not going to give a shit? Free will and all that. Do we save the world, or do we let someone else do it? Because I don't think anyone else can do it.
The Blackguard believed life could continue even after, which is why they'd rather wait until it happens to do anything. But as
So
Scions, we were intended to prevent it in the first place. 2 sides of the same coin.
But how do you prevent it?
Find out exactly why they were able to resurrect it. It's not a moon. It's the icon of a god. In the nightmares we fight, every Umbrus are its children.
So undead things, so it's a death god of some sort?
Not even sure if they truly are undead. I know there's been reports of skeletons, including the 2 giants you fought, but the shapeless, the mutated individuals, the feral. All of them randomly started appearing at night after the red moon appeared in the first time. It was only about a year before it became consistent every night. After 3 years, there was basically no sunlight left, and it was all day, every day. The whole world was already engulfed in war, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but I don't believe most towns could survive a second event. If we even have the same timeline at this point. If the resurrection was true, or if it was worse or better would differ.
Gives us a ballpark at least. But the question remains, what do we do? Do we need to seek out these other reservoirs of knowledge and remember things that we need to know in order to make it better? Or
I believe
do we just...
Moonshadow only made these places of knowledge. However, the other fortresses should have information in tomes of the old days.
Which lets us know what we're up against, what can combat it, maybe where to find useful items for it. The better prepared we are, the easier it's going to be. Knowledge is power, right, Tati?
What? I'm sorry. I'm still pouting over the fact that you called me aloof.
It's not a bad thing. It's just...
Yes, it is. It absolutely has a terrible connotation to it.
I would have said introverted.
It just means you're not forthcoming.
It's not helping.
I mean, it's not the worst thing you could be called.
Forgive me, I'm still just trying to wrap my head around the fact that this is all real and weird and there's a fucking time paradox. So, forgive me if I'm not exactly paying close attention.
I was suggesting that we visit the other places like this that, according to Lahara, have like tomes and pockets of knowledge that we could use to better understand what's going on and how we can fight back against it. Knowledge is power, right?
Well, didn't Lahara say that Floaty Bitchface made this as the only...
As you're speaking,
Sort
Amon just kind of walks off.
Eamon,
When he
Alright.
reaches the door, he immediately teleports.
shit, that's a new one. Should we go looking for him?
Do you know where he went?
I don't know, we could just go exploring.
Lahar would actually chime in. But all he did was return to his own quarters.
The
What did you
room
say?
that we woke up in.
Did you just like click his heels 3 times and say, I want to go home, I want to go home, I want to go home, and just poof? Fucking out of Narnia?
That is technically doable, but it doesn't work quite as you joked about. If you know where you want to go when you enter the doors in this room, you will go there immediately. But only in the fortress.
That's some cool shit.
Only
Tatiana gets up.
the current
I dare you to find the library.
Oh, what do you think she's gonna do?
I
Shouldn't we
recommend
wait for
you
Loxton?
wait for your two friends to get back.
But Eamon just disappeared. That's not fair. He gets to go fuck around and I don't.
I have a feeling, as I said, Amon went back to their quarters, not to a random room.
And I can get back.
You were already in your quarters, but a shell of what it was supposed to be. At least I know it's safe, is my point. And besides, there's somewhere else we should probably go before you go looking for a library. You
What,
know,
find Moxie? He's taking for fucking ever.
I
But his
meant
past life
to
is a dick too.
Get rid of this time stop ability.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
I mean, I know a few things about magic, but I don't know anything about how time stop works. That's a little above my pay grade.
Just a couple moments later, Amon would actually just kind of reappear through the same door, now holding a journal.
Sorry about that. I remembered something. What did I miss?
Well, you disappeared, and then we are all like, oh, Toddy should go find a library by, like, walking through the door, just thinking about going to a library, and Lahara said we should wait for you to come back. And maybe for Loxon to show up before we go gallivanting about, because it might not be safe, and then we also potentially should remove the time stop on this place. Though how, I have no idea.
I mean, presumably there's a way to turn it off. You wouldn't really.
Well, time stop itself is way outside of my capabilities, so I don't know how that would even begin to be done.
By the way, someone has finally showed up.
Ah, Loxon. Last but not least.
Y'all were warned.
He was talking about in character. It was taking you forever to leave because you were having a long conversation, remember?
Yes. Y'all were warned. I like to talk.
I probably should have done the whole talking thing, but I didn't.
You had an opportunity to learn. No, I'm just. No.
She looks like she got turned into a punching bag.
Pretty sure the succubus I once was suggested that purely out of spite, that I should knock some memories into myself.
I mean, can any of us not look back at a younger self and not want to knock some sense into ourselves?
I don't.
I
Hey,
promise
Loxy.
you, Tati, there's at least one book you regret reading.
That's accurate. Fucking Twilight. So, Loxy, am I aloof?
At times.
Fuck!
I mean, if you want me to go around the circle, you're a bit aloof at times. Evander has to stick up his ass and needs to be nicer to people even if he doesn't trust them. Snow needs to stop treating things like jokes. And Evander needs to find a better fitting not Evander, sorry. Eamon needs to find a better fitting corset.
How do I treat things like jokes?
Also, I'm going to point out he was not here to hear the fact that Tatiana's past life called her aloof, Snow agreed with the past life, and now Loxon just did.
So that is legit. That is an actual response from Loxon, and I love it. I am all for it because Tati is pouting something fierce right now.
At which point, Loxon will walk up to Tati, boop her on the nose. Don't worry, we still love you.
Don't worry, we still love you. Fuck off.
If we didn't love you, we'd do just that.
At which point, for absolutely no reason, Loxon will just lick the side of Tati's face and walk away.
Oh god! She's like trying to wipe the spit off her face. She looks so grossed out right now.
But
And I make jokes of things.
as Lahara would just motion for Loxon to sit down and point out, and all but one potentially still living member of the council is here, or I should say, reborn member. Urana would normally sit to my left between me and Evander. And if I understand circumstances right, you all purposely killed the one member who was never going to be here in the first place.
Oh, why do we do that?
Because he's the one who had me exiled for trying to stop a war.
No, no.
That's just from what I can understand. All I know is I know where his body was found afterwards. And to say he, as one book Tatiana probably read would say, he probably looked like Julius Caesar. "27 stab wounds."
He looked like a Caesar salad?
Oh yes, that that play about the Korean man by what was his name? Spear Shake. Yes.
Is there anything you want to add to the table, though, Loxon, as a few people have already described what they dealt with?
Hey Loxy, was your past life a dick?
Well, no.
Fuck! I mean, why was it just us that were dicks?
Well, mine wasn't, really. Just
Yeah, everybody else's was cool. It's just mine and Evie's that were dicks.
Well, apparently, Evander's past life was a grumbly dick about mine. Racist
He
bastard.
apparently did not like fairies.
Faye at all, but yeah.
Yes.
So I guess you've always had a bit of a stick up there. Anyway, as I discovered, I may have more in touch with that clan of Okami that helped
Hannah.
Hana came from. But I'm not sure. It could be a different clan. I was apparently also decent at hunting monsters, which I then turned into food and sold.
do remember the one recipe you always wanted to try, but could never manage to find the right ingredients. Mostly because you would have had to have killed a Tarask for that.
There was the stew, and then there was the other one.
Tarask baby back ribs?
Out of
And you,
character.
And you see Loxon lean back and bite his tongue, thinking.
Out of character, it's the Tarask / Kaiju steaks in the waifu handbook.
Question, Lahara.
Hmm?
Why did Blackwell send his regards?
Because he vanished in the middle of the war thinking to be dead.
He's another Scion then.
No, actually, he's not from our world.
Yeah, he's got that weird sort of like demi-pocket dimension thing full of vampires, yeah?
No, as in another Scion took him from his own world. From a different part of the material plane.
So, like a world like the Feywild or the
Was he
The
fucking
other-
kidnapped?
From the way he described it when I first met him, he was caught
Kidnapped
in
or
an
fucking? How terrible.
He was caught in an explosion sent through a window of a 5-story building in a place he called Manhattan. Before suddenly waking up on a cold floor in one of our fortresses next to another Scion who used a forbidden magic.
Oh, so they Freaky Friday that shit. Guarantee you that other Scion went flying through the window the other direction back into the building in wherever Manhattan is.
No, they became known as the Lord of Ruin.
Probably in Manhattan.
Lahara just looks at you like this is no time for joking.
This is Tatiana. That probably isn't a joke.
No, she is like 100% serious.
When I tried to stop a war, it was because I realized their actions were not going to have the best of outcomes when they chose to exile that child. And they exiled me. Because I voiced my opinion. The Blackguard hunted him and her down until he vanished. And she was killed. While I have no idea what he's doing back, I can hazard a guess on a few things he's probably doing.
So is he actually human?
He's so human that he can't even use a magical item, which is strange.
Like in Commutes and Cubicles. He's a fucking storybook character.
He is an interesting individual because he understands things that only artificers should understand, as if they were common day items for him. But when it
Have
comes
you
to
ever
anything,
asked him what a computer is?
he already knew how to work them, and we haven't had a working one in a few hundred years now.
I knew it. He's a fucking Commutes and Cubicles character. I'll bet you anything he plays an awful lot of that game.
Is she
He probably
really
live action role plays it.
always like this? Like, Lahar is concerned.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
kind of want to ignore it.
It has its useful bit moments.
Or you do this, and he'll pull a small heart candy out of his pouch and flick it at Tati.
Roll a dexterity check.
Tati not to get hit or Loxin?
Loxin actually hit her with it. I did not. That one hits you square in the temple.
I mean, she could still dodge.
Ow! What was that for?
I've been counting this as an attack mostly,
Entertainment.
so
Your past life may not have been a dick, but you are.
Watson will just stick his tongue out.
for everyone here, have you actually read the statues? And for Loxin, go to journal notes and tick journal map notes button. A little, what's it called? Brain light bulb icon.
What do you mean by journal notes?
Left side of the screen. The little bookmark tab.
Kind of the one that's shaped like a W.
Gotcha.
Toggle notes display.
Yeah, when you hit toggle notes display, you'll see little statue marks around the statues. All of them are named. Tatiana is now
Sorry,
dodging.
accidentally. I know, sorry, I hit a thing as I was clicking around.
Okay.
You hover over.
Lahara, Grentic, Hena, Sorry.
Don't think I'm
Titan,
seeing what I'm supposed to click
Falcon.
on to see the.
And Faerun.
No, on the left side, the little W like bookmark looking thing with purple. The way you get to the calendar.
It literally shows like a little human from the shoulders up, a measurement controls, and then journal notes on the left side under the anvil.
See, someone said journal, so I was looking under the journal section on the right side.
Which is why I specifically kept saying left side.
Yeah, well, I was tuning that out apparently.
Vekel.
Wakey, wakey, dear, it's D&D time.
Keep that up, I'm going to bed.
I will bite you.
But from where you are, it's actually easy to read the different plaques on them.
Among other things we've learned, apparently, Alexis Typhon's ancestor points to the statue, whoever that man is. Him and his family built this whole place, and Tatiana's past life apparently helped build this chamber specifically.
Lahar would actually comment on that. Only the memory chamber that you all stepped into upon arrival. And that will never activate again at this point.
Well, that sucks.
In a way, you could say it was intended to allow you to record a message for yourselves. But one that is alive rather than one that just is recorded. As for the statue behind me, I know as much as it looks like me, it is not. Due to the ages of elves, that is actually my mother. Meaning my seat has only ever had 2 people in it.
I mean, you look a lot like her.
Yep.
But you all seem to be okay, relatively speaking. As she says, kind of looking at Snow like you were an idiot.
What? I was more or less dared to do it.
And you listen to yourself and hit yourself.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Not really the best strategy.
Hey, Amon used to get drunk. I decided to go punch drunk. Either way, I learned something.
Fair enough.
Okay, I suppose in convincing me to do that, my other self was a dick.
Yes. Tatiana looks so vindicated.
And to be fair, you were both laughing at each other while doing it too.
Yeah.
You're not sure if she might have been a masochist, sadist, or sadomasochist, but either way, that was a very weird interaction.
Yeah, it was.
But Laura would actually...
And if it ever happens again, I will tell no one.
But Laura would actually kind of slowly stand, push her chair back in as well.
Should we go find this weird, timey-wimey nonsense?
This is mostly going to hurt you a bit, Tatiana.
Big shocker there.
But if you would all get near me... As she just kind of... I get to select myself. Move near her own door while waiting for everyone. Evander and Amon are now combined to Aondra.
Come on, Noxie.
Just do the Dragon Ball fusion dance. Hey.
Dragon Ball fusion stance between the two of you would be hilarious.
Hey, maybe then he wouldn't have a stick up his ass. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
But I'm going to do this in a bit of a unique way.
And what exactly did you mean this is going to probably hurt?
As I said, it is probably going to hurt her because, well, she kind of steps forward and there's just a massive flash of white again. Yes, I all manually pulled you to the new screen because so it wouldn't change to music. Rather than activating the screen, I just dragged you all here. But you would all appear in the main ritual chamber. The Circle of Resurrection is still there glowing.
Are we supposed to be seeing a thing?
No,
or-
as I said, I
Okay.
dragged you all to this screen.
Theater mind time.
Because I don't have a screen for that.
Okay.
I done it one at a time rather than activation, so it wouldn't change the music. Otherwise, we'd be listening to a lute solo right now. I don't think that'd be fitting for this. Sorry, back on it. But the ritual circle is still there glowing and giving off magical energy. Though around the room are the bodies of dead soldiers and a headless fairy.
Ew.
Tatiana,
Yeah.
it's sickening looking at your own past corpse.
She's a bitch, but she probably didn't deserve that. Sort of like looking in a fucked up funhouse mirror.
Everyone give me an Arcana check. At advantage.
Should have had to do that. He has literally no magic.
I said at advantage, and I said everyone.
Okay.
Which means I'm go. Please set yourself to non-private GM roll.
I don't know. I don't want this.
And redo that Loxin by holding Alt for advantage.
It is fitting the person with the lowest.
Hey, I nat 20'd.
All of you can tell exactly what this circle is doing and how incomplete it is. It was only a fourth of the way through being properly cast. The only aspects that were actually used were, from what you can tell, the magic for being born and your names. The time dilation on it is damaged and running rampant around you to where time is frozen. The ability to retain your memories is also damaged. Clear signs of damage from battle as well, specifically. Though, because you nat 20'd, Tatiana?
Mhm.
Wow, Oxen almost nat 22, he got a 19. You can tell immediately if you stop this, you're probably not going to exist in 2 seconds in this timeline. You found the cause of the loop.
Alright, so don't, like, lick it. If you do, we might, like, stop existing Marty McFly style.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm already trying to get a bad taste out of my mouth.
Zahara just seems a little impressed at Tatiana. And it's up to you to finish it.
I have to what now?
End the spell by completing it.
Are we sure that's a good idea?
If you don't complete it and it gets disrupted, you're going to be
We all die.
probably damaging a timeline. Completing it, while I don't entirely know all of the outcome, I do know you're going to have a very fun trip to the past for a brief moment.
That sounds problematic.
But if we don't do something, the Blackguard will just come here and probably get rid of it theirself. And only the one who originally cast it can finish it.
So, where do I find the ritual for it? And will somebody please make sure my head doesn't get cut off too?
Don't worry, we got
My
you.
best.
You're short enough already.
Tatiana?
Pretty sure you without a head is the last thing we want.
Something dawns on you, though, while you're looking around. You should have had the ritual scroll on you, like the formula you wrote. But it's not there. And there should be 2 other people in the room who's missing.
Where's everybody else?
Not the party. It's someone who is here in your past.
That's what she's asking. Where the hell is everybody else?
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, this ritual can't be done with just one person. There's got to be at least 2 more. Lahara, do you know who else was here? Or supposed to be?
She would just kind of motion to a door behind her that kind of looks like it leads to a supply closet.
Did someone literally hide in a closet?
When you look back towards the closet, everyone can see there's a dude like frozen in time trying to beat the door down, holding a very interesting gun.
They literally died in the cupboard.
No, they died trying to get into the cupboard.
The person standing there's not dead, they're frozen in time uninjured.
Yeah,
So
but
if we
whoever's
drop
in
the
there.
time stop, they could try to kill us or whoever's in the thing. If I'm not wrong. Right?
You can leave that to me.
I mean, it could work like how it does in, like, fairy stories where you live for hundreds of years in the realm, but it seems like only a few days, and the moment you step out, you just get all
Amon,
that
could
time.
you please move the person from in front of the door, though?
Sure.
If I'm not mistaken, you are technically stronger than the other 2.
Amon would gently
I mean, I
move
can
them
kick
out
them
of
a
the
few
way.
times.
No.
Amon, as you move this person, moving them is akin to moving a 700-pound statue. And as you're close enough to actually move them, their entire body is mechanical.
That's odd.
What's odd?
This person is metal?
Cool. Tatiana goes over and starts like looking at him and poking at him and trying to see what the hell he is.
You've read books on what you can see at close range without taking off his equipment. It looks like a clockwork.
Oh! It's a golem. But like one of the smart ones. Oh shit, what are they called? Oh Lord, one of them went a little crazy, had 4 people in his head.
God
Oh,
damn
who
it.
was it?
Roll me a wisdom save. You grab your head in pain as you hear a voice echo for a moment.
You forgot to put it in a jar.
No, I'd be like, hello, I am 1C4S3. Oh, no, not monotone enough. Hello, I am 1Z4S3. Also.
So I'm going to need to make a
You
test. to move this.
slightly recognize the voice from one you met on a very interesting night with 3 moons.
Warforged! That's the name! Warforged! That must be what this is!
That aside, you don't really have to make a check to move them. It's just... they're
So-
heavy.
Try not to pull
Insert the
something.
Legend of Zelda, like... shoulder shove.
They sound like a
That sounded
boulder.
uncomfortable.
Metal scraping across stone floor.
Exactly, that is the sound you hear. But as you do, the door casually opens outward from how leaning the room is. He was trying to push an outward opening door inward. Does anyone look inside, though?
That he does.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Why not?
Inside
To be fair,
is what looks almost like a dryad holding out a hand using magic to try to reinforce the door, and the Sulan cowering behind them.
Alright, looks like we found the other 2 helpers. Do either of them have the scroll on them?
The Sulan does, just kind of sticking out of a pouch on their side.
I guess the problem is now you're not going to have helpers because, well, they can't move.
That's a good point. Lahara, what the fuck do I do about that? I don't know how this sort of circle shit works. Because apparently I'm a cleric now. Fucking bullshit.
I mean, I can technically assist you, but
I thought it was supposed to be the original people. They're sort of...
I said assist
she motions.
you, not actually cast a spell.
Oh, right. Then I guess that will work.
After all, you were probably a lot stronger when you first cast this than you are now.
Well, yeah, 'cause
So she just
not a-
needs to get good.
yeah, I'm not a fucking cleric. I mean, I guess technically my brain hurts. Just like, let's fucking do it.
So you take the scroll.
Yep.
Notice something as you do about the pouch you take it out of. It has the same insignia for Moonshadow on the pouch, the weird hat the elf is wearing, and the elf's uniform.
Say that again?
The signal for the signet for House Moonshadow.
Sigil is correct.
Sorry.
Signet is the type of ring.
Yeah, the emblem that would be on the ring, though, is my point, is on all 3 things. The hat, the uniform for the elf, and on the pouch for the Sulan.
Translation:
you mean
they were
Dryad?
family.
They were retainers.
Hmm.
Sorry, yeah, Dryad. Brain! Fuck!
Well, I heard elf and I was very confused.
Fuck, brain! Sorry. It
That's
is
okay,
hot.
that's
I
why
need
I
to turn the air on. I think it's getting over. Yeah, it's like 90 degrees in here.
Error 404.
Error 404. The GM is melting their brain, not paying attention to the heat.
So, do you think this thing will come alive after the, what's done / completed? Knocks on metal thing.
If it does, it won't be long for this world. It looks old. I'm not sure its magic would still be working.
Well, that sucks.
I'm
I mean,
not
there's one
sure
way to
you would
find out.
want one of Orion's knights attacking you. And you did hear her say that correctly. Almost all the machines in the fortress and soldiers who died all wear the banners from the forces Orion used in the war. If any of them do come alive, though, I will very swiftly deal with them.
You know, I think it says something about our homeland that they have not changed their icon in a very long time.
Roughly 600 years.
You'd think someone would think, you know, maybe we should update it. Apparently not.
People get lazy.
Apparently, our homeland is very lazy.
I'm guessing Tatiana goes to start reading the scroll.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
Perfectly cut.
As you begin reading it, you just feel Lahara put a hand on your back. And everyone sees magical energy going from Lahara through her arm into Tatiana. And everyone can see both their holy symbols glowing in unison. Tatiana, all you know is there is now technically a bright light in your eyes, but you're not blind.
She sort of squirms a little bit like it tickles.
In a way, it's almost as if you can see the divine energy around you suddenly. But you hear that raspy voice you heard when you were helping with the dead. And the dying, I should say. In the old town. Though it seems to give you the words you need that are missing from the scroll.
And for once, Tati just follows along.
Everyone roll me a religion check except for Tatiana.
Yes. My answer is yes.
You got a natural 20. I just got a regular one. You got a natural 20. I got a 21 by being one off from a natural 20.
Yeah, I rolled the amazing 11.
All of you can kind of tell that it's divine magic being cast, but Amon and Snow, you can tell almost all of it is coming from, all the energy you see is not coming from Lahara or Tatiana. You can actually kind of hear the god's voice that she hears.
You know, just me, I don't think I'd want to hear what a god of death sounds like.
The raspy and wise old man that she is copying word for word. along with the scroll. Over the course of what feels like an hour, which oddly enough, Tatiana doesn't lose her breath or seem to waver. As the ritual circle begins to actually spin, and you can hear the soldiers start to move behind you. Snow, Evander, and basically everyone but Tatiana, give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Yes.
Another
Because I
natural
net.
20.
Okay, Snow. Loxon. Okay, Snow.
You're not hiding shit from me tonight.
Loxon actually notices the ones at the far back of the room starting to move first, though they seem to just slowly fall over as time seems to start moving, along with Evander. Amon actually notices the two in the closet slowly start moving as Snow, almost instinctively, you step between Tatiana and the one on the ground, stepping on the blade just in time to feel the blade try to move. The cold iron blade.
Not today, asshole. Okay, kick him in the face.
You can, though I'm not sure how well that's going to feel.
For me or him?
You. Go ahead and roll
Yeah,
it if you
okay.
want to.
Nah, I'll pass. Because it hurts me more than it hurts him. I'm not exactly in any shape for that.
Just say you're kicking something made of metal.
Yeah, fair point, fair point. I thought it was an actual dude.
No. But as the things start to move, more and more seeming to have normal time catch up to them, there is suddenly a bright flash of blue in bright divine colors, in a sense. Divine colors is in white, gold, stuff like that, blending together with a bright flash of hue. Blue, not hue, fuck. I hate getting tongue-tied. Can everyone just put me in a corner, please?
Nah, we need you at the moment. Keep going.
But with that, you all look around and Lahar is not there when your eyes adjust. Tatiana, the scroll in your hands is on fire.
She just drops it.
The same color as a scroll that's been used as it burns away.
She would not know that. So she is very concerned.
But you can all kind of hear an echo of yourselves, as well as the faint ticking of a hand from a clock.
I think she managed to stop the time stop.
Looks like.
Now all I want is a nap.
And here I thought you liked reading.
Any comment from Evander or Aemon?
Oh, I was muted.
That's all the comment you need.
And I was gonna be like, where exactly did Lahara go?
All
I'm
you
not
see
sure.
around you is that same blue light. There is no room, there is no floor, there is no sky. Everything and everyone else in the room is gone aside from the party. The ticking, though, is getting louder.
Stick close together. We don't know what's about to happen.
Maybe it's an alligator.
I don't think we're in that particular fairy tale. Or the one with the rabbit either.
But after a moment, the ticking would continue until the sound of a bell goes off at the top of an hour.
And the clock strikes.
You can't
On
really
the top.
tell in terms of like what hour it is you get one ding before there's a loud whistle, an explosion, and the sound of a tower falling as you start to hear a familiar yet very young voice cursing. Come on, fucking work. I can't keep this up. Fucking work.
Is that Tavin?
No. It's Caster. As the light vanishes and you find yourselves in a church as the clock tower on it is falling down in the middle of a massive summoning circle, while this little, very young looking caster, her horn's not even grown out all the way, trying to cast a summoning spell.
Is the blue haze still around?
No, just the slight blue glow from the summoning circle.
Well, we just summoned.
Caster?
Caster
you hear
just
it?
kind of looks up confused. What the? Where did? Okay, I don't care. If you're not here to kill me, get outside now.
What's going on?
What do you mean, what's going? As you hear another whistle, and one of the walls of the building blows open, and you can hear shouting and cracks similar to gunfire.
Okay. Under attack. Got that.
Can't move, or the spell will fail. If it fails, we're dead. I don't know where you're
All right.
from. I didn't get you here. Now move.
All right. Okay. We're moving.
By the way, you can all read a very damaged and faded plate on her robe that says 1st Artillery Mage Corps. Draconian Empire.
Yeah, we're definitely not in Kansas. We're in A time, not our time. Yes, Ozzy, I understand. No, it is not dinner time.
Well, we're gonna be eating something soon, but it's probably gonna be lead.
I don't think he agrees with that.
But
Hey, I don't agree with it either.
does the party actually run out?
I do.
I mean, yeah, Tati will.
Watson, yeah.
Am I still damaged?
No, you're actually fully healed.
Oh, thank God. Do I have my bow?
You do. Everyone has their equipment and what they had on them. So
Okay, maybe this won't be so bad.
when you get outside the church, you immediately recognize where you are. Though instead of a statue, there's a fountain. You're on the other continent, the port city that was under attack by demons.
Oh, I have its name. Wait a moment.
Dweb Perkles. Perkles.
Dwab.
Dweb
Dwab.
Perkles.
Let's call it Dwab.
Dwabdeeb.
No.
As you
Dwab.
step out as well, there is no sun in the sky, but there's 3 moons. And it is as cold as Umbris normally is.
Yeah. That looks familiar. And I don't like it.
I have a weird feeling about this.
The heart did mention we're going to have a little bit of the past. I hope she was. I didn't think she was being literal.
Well, let's go kick some ass. Maybe they'll make a statue of us this time.
The statue had 3 people who were apparently some of the only survivors, and none of them were us.
And you
Let's go
already
kick ass
met
anyway.
one of them, because she matches the way she looked originally on the statue. It's clear the mage that was on the statue at this point was Caster.
So you could have told me that earlier. I'm gonna have to go back and find the thing where we first meet Caster and make note of that now. Future Chaco,
No,
go and do that. I think
because
that's like
when you first met Caster, she was much older and didn't look the same.
I guess that's fair.
This
Future
is
Chaco, go back to those past chapters and make a mark that she looks familiar. Thank you, Future Chaco.
But as you kind of get out into the square and look around, there's people on all sides holding positions. Though there's only one way the fighting is heaviest, and it's straight towards the main gate of the city. You can also hear someone shouting, giving orders, and the sound of a very large cannon going off. As you kind of get closer to get a better look at what's going on, all of you see what looks like a chimera that's been changed by Umbris fading away, similar to the shapeless you were fighting.
That's rather sad.
But you also see the largest centaur in existence. Along with what looks like the townsfolk wearing mixed match gear with weapons and an actual officer. Does everyone have a loading bar or not?
I do not appear to.
Mine is just finished. Oh. Wow. That's
This music is bomb.
You are welcome. Humble Bundle does have some great bundles on occasion.
You guys know this street very well as you walked down it when you first entered the town on your escape from the continent.
To be fair, I imagine it would have changed in a few hundred years.
Its buildings, yes, but its general layout, no. It is clear enough where you are. Fix that so it's not as bright on stream.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
But at the moment, the party's not in turn order as you see everyone kind of checking their equipment and preparing for what might be another wave. The centaur, while missing one of her arms at the moment, is laying some kind of cannon, bracing it against the cart and the boxes in front of her for leverage, and with one hand is removing a spent shell and putting in another, fairly large shell.
Evander looks down to the fact he has a spear.
You
And a
actually see a
halberd.
few of the mixed-match soldiers actually carrying spears. Not all of them have cannons or rifles.
Oh, so this is pike and shot. Okay.
Even the cannon that the centaur is carrying actually has a fairly large blade on the front of it, akin to an axe blade. Though you're not sure she can wield it, missing one of her arms. And
It's
I
kind
have
of
a
prerequisite.
feeling she's determined enough to try.
her front left leg, by the way, is entirely mechanical. Matching exactly how she was in the statue, though in the statue her arm had been replaced mechanically as well. The party is free to move, by the way.
So, should we help them?
Yes.
Are we sure we could
Yes.
defend her?
Yes.
I was going to say something about the ramifications, perhaps accidentally changing, fate and history and all that whatnot.
Even Lahara said we were going to experience the past.
Not to put too fine a
Experience.
point on it, I don't think we're going anywhere unless we do something.
Fair, but experience and take part in might be... I just don't want to, not exist.
Well, either A, we're gonna run up, try to hit things, and we're gonna pass through them like ghosts, or we're back in time and we will make a difference of some variety, even if it doesn't change their fates.
And I am back.
As
Or we make...
you are bickering, you actually hear the one that seems to be in charge call out to the one behind them and actually kind of state out loud, "I'm out of magical shot." Their voice is oddly neutral, but clearly been through a lot based on the tone.
I guess Evander will call up to the big centaur thing. Somewhat fresh reinforcements. We're not much, but we're here to help if we can.
She actually just perks up for a second and looks back. Caster spell shouldn't be done for another 3 hours. Vim, we
It's
have
not.
reinforcements.
Surprise.
We came through a different channel.
Caster's still working. Where do you need us?
Just take a place on the line at this point. Vim, did you hear me? Vim actually just kind of perks up suddenly. Sorry, was working with the radio. We're not getting any air support.
Snow just giggles.
You get the feeling that's not the air support they're talking about. Something deep
Yeah.
in your mind tells you it's not.
Yeah, still don't care. Wings out.
Until that spell goes off, we're basically all that's left. When it does go off, there'll be an entire 3 companies worth of men. The militia,
I
by
do
the way,
Flying thing again.
when you right-click on yourself, it's top left
I see it.
elevation.
Flying.
But as you get close, Tatiana, some of these people haven't eaten in days, but they're still fighting. You can tell visually that they're barely hanging in there.
Tatiana feels a lot of respect.
In fact, further ahead, you can see some that didn't make it. Though they seem to have been the worst off in terms of strength and almost look like they willingly ran out to sacrifice their self. But Vim actually kind of points over to the box near Loxon. If you guys need weapons, there should be some more rifles in there and ammo.
Loxon's actually gonna sling something off his back.
Which box?
The one basically direct south of Loxon, in between the 2 militia.
I guess Evander will grab himself a rifle.
You were able to get also 30 rounds. 1 second, I need to open your sheet.
Do they have arrows in it?
No.
Damn.
No one here is actually using a bow. It is in your inventory. Keep in mind you have 30 rounds and it holds 5 before you have to spend a action to reload.
Mine?
Yours should still be on your sheet.
Yes.
I was
Okay,
talking
just making
to
sure.
Evander who picked up one of the actual draconian rifles.
Also, did
Evander,
you see my message?
I did not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the item.
If you actually do that, you would see morale shift into a positive light real quickly.
He would do it then.
As
What did you do?
He starts handing out candy, and almost each of them just have life returned in their face.
It's food.
Nothing like a sugar hit.
Loxon just runs around to everyone. I know it's not a lot, but it comes with hope.
I'm gonna hand out what I have on me.
Mainly the hope that we last longer than they do, right?
If you're actually giving out food, Vim would actually tell them to take a moment to eat, by the way, while they have a break. Vim would also point out to you, they've been coming in waves every 5 minutes or so. However, the waves have been getting shorter because it was originally every couple hours.
I also have 5 rations I can give out.
Oh, you've been
Well.
carrying your pack on yet?
Yeah.
Loxon has his.
There you go.
Vim and
I would
Dorsizo would actually refuse to accept the rations, because they look better off than the others. Yes, no?
I, for some reason, have a used second level spell slot Have we?
You didn't give
Rested?
yourself a proper rest.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's
No, I was too busy beating myself up. That's fine. I am going to prepare, though.
I'm saying give yourself that spell slot back because you shouldn't have used it that day at all. I think you forgot to click long rest after your level up.
Yeah, probably, because normally you click that button and everybody gets one.
But people leveled up a bit differently, so I didn't do it this time for everyone. Anyways.
This is my first time using this particular spell. In honor of my succubus former self, let's add a little fire to the situation.
Tatiana, do you want a rifle?
I don't think I'd be any good with it.
You
Oh.
point this end at the enemy and pull the trigger.
It's worth a shot.
Oh,
It
that was a bad pun, Noxie.
It counts as a martial ranged weapon, by the way.
I don't
I-
think I'm proficient with martial.
So double check. What is this
Oh,
one?
I
do?
guess I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Martial
think
and
you are.
simple.
You just don't get a heavy armor, but your cleric type gets a martial instead.
I think we got that.
I mean, I suppose I could give it a try.
Yeah, that's right, because she had simple weapons. She got martial by that by default.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one who can't use one.
Oh, you didn't even have simple weapons?
Sorcerers don't get simple weapons, they get a list of weapons.
And
Ah.
because of that, I get all simple instead.
But
I guess.
if you do actually get one, you would also get 30 rounds. They are kind of rationing it. It is now on your sheet, Tatiana.
Thank you.
I myself saw you put the weapon on there and see where the rounds were added.
I didn't actually add the rounds yet, so just
Ah.
keep a note. You all have 30,
Okay.
and the gun holds 5. It's basically a bolt action.
But yeah, if she wants, Vanda could show Tatiana kinda how to use it.
But does anyone actually ask anything while they're here, as all the others seem to just be eating any ration or candy they were given?
While we wait for
No.
the next round, you want to bring us up to speed?
Well, as you're probably already aware, if you came from that way, there's now a giant ocean where there wasn't one 3 days ago. And 2 days ago, it was nothing but a ravine.
Interesting.
All of our
Didn't know that.
reinforcements went straight to the bottom. And at the same time, Orion just started rushing the towns. Myself
I
and
take it that's-
Norsa here were on our way back to the capital to deliver a very important message when the ground kind of fell out from under us, and we're alive, but you can see what happened to her in the process. And I lost half my equipment down a hole.
And you said what Castor's doing is going to take 3 more hours.
Roughly, yes.
What is Castor doing?
Thankfully, that a working radio, I was able to get back to command. Both sides of the, now what I think is an ocean, is trying to teleport over 4,000 people.
To here.
Yes.
To help?
If we don't, the city's gone, and there is no way out of here. And it would be suicide for anyone in the Air Force to assist over that water. Not with all the nightmares about in the sky as well. Even if they had enough fuel, they would immediately crash. Shouldn't say crash, more like get ripped out of the sky.
It might as well be crashing at that point, so fair point.
In the distance down south, by the way, you can see a very rough humanoid shape.
With my higher vantage point, do I get any more detail?
You recognize that armor to a T, and you know what it did to Lahara when you first saw them.
Ah, it's... Oh, that's not good.
And you also see a lot of shapeless forming around him from your height advantage.
We got incoming.
So now we're
More
down
of
to
the
4 minutes. Got it. And she actually resets a pocket watch that was keeping track of time.
Yeah, they're shapeless forming up around something. Pretty sure that thing gave Lahara trouble last time we saw it.
Vander's just going to glance over at Snow because she shouldn't be saying things about the future.
To be fair, there's not much detail that would actually matter in that statement. Just that they've seen him before.
And it gave somebody trouble.
But
Hey, you know the thing, a butterfly flaps its wings and all of a sudden, a country explodes or something.
Unless we want to give each other's code names in the heat of the moment that we're never going to remember, stuff it.
time for initiative.
It's showing me the option to roll for Loxon, so I think I still have access to a sheet from 4. If you want to.
I'll just keep that there for now.
Okay.
Internet is being really slow today. And you do not get initiative, normally.
I accidentally added her to the initiative order. I apologize. Move combatant. Everyone is rolled. So let me actually reveal the first wave that's coming here.
Oh, what's the range on these guns?
If you actually hover over it, it'll tell you.
Is everyone else currently operating in dark vision?
It is actually a little dark, so yes.
I'm
You're not blind past 60 feet, keep that in mind. It's just, there is no sunlight, the light is ambient. It's like Umbrus, the same discolorated sky.
Because I can't see anything past 60 feet here. If there's anything down there, I can't see it. Just heads up.
Because I haven't actually revealed them.
Good to know.
I was revealing them in a turn order, which doesn't actually reveal them on the field.
Okay, maybe I am just blind, because I don't actually see where the range is. I could very well be blind. It's hiding by being
If
directly
you
where I should see
go...
it.
Oh, shit, I actually forgot to add that to the rifles.
Okay. Not crazy. Well, I'm not crazy for that reason.
Yeah, no, that's the one I actually forgot to add a range to, is the rifle. I done everything else but that. Range, feet... There. Tatiana picked one up. Let me edit hers and add that in. Okay, should now have that.
Yes, okay.
But is everyone ready?
Sure.
No, but
I am good to go. Sorry, I was still chuckling at the code names I came up with for everybody.
what are the
Tatiana,
code names?
you see one of the shapeless in a distance, like very roughly stumble through the broken barrels and crates that were put as a barricade.
She follows what Evander said and points the shooty end and attempts to shoot.
Make sure to target it. Even at disadvantage, you manage to hit it.
Eddie, I did it! I hit them!
It lets out a loud crack, and your shoulder's a bit sore as you've never done this before.
Ow. I
But
don't know if I like it, but I did it!
That was a very impressive shot.
She's like beaming right now.
Huh.
Is there anything else?
No.
Maybe we'll have to get you one when we get back.
They end up dropping their gun after firing and fumbling with it. It is clear they're not used to this. Snow?
Mm-hmm. That's 145. Technically. Uh, 80 to 320. I can still hit it. So I think I'm gonna. And my first 12 shots when they hit, we'll get an extra 1d6 fire damage. I'm guessing that was a hit.
Yep, roll the d6. It bursts into flames, dead.
And I only have one attack, so... do I have any bonus actions? I don't think so. No, that's it.
Dorsa is just going to hold her fire. I don't want to stop closing what I need open. Hey, one of them finally hit. Evander. That one is dead. That one was just hit, but still up. As you all quickly kind of notice when they're firing, the militias were clearly told to focus fire on the same target due to their inexperience. Until it is dead, then change targets. That is a fail. But you were level 5. Are you also muted, Evander?
No.
You were muted.
You have no proof.
Well, are you going to take
Ignore
your
the
second
ignore the
shot?
video. What?
You're level 5. You have 2 attacks.
No, I was thinking about using the inspiration
Ah,
to actually hit the thing. Because I got one for this recap, so.
if you're going to do that, that'd be another 2d8 damage.
No, I'll save it. I'll just missed. No, I'll save the action surge as well for
Okay, you're at least level 5,
If-
so you have 2 attacks period, is why I keep asking.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're a level 5 fighter,
about
you
that.
have your second attack.
oh yeah, forgot about that. Look, this is the first time I've ever played a fighter in any system.
That is why I am reminding you.
Son of
It is a disadvantage because he's shooting 40 feet over its sighted range.
a dex fighter without sharpshooter? Oh, the humanity.
said I was a dex fighter.
I thought your dex was higher than your strength.
His dex is
No.
+1.
Ah, my bad.
Is that everything for you?
Yeah.
Loxon.
Avengers just look at Tatiana and it's like, okay, you're a very good shot. And then he fails to make 2 of them.
First question, what the heck is the range on this thing?
100 feet.
He's not using the same rifle.
No.
And it's already marked as 100 to 200. It's also a disadvantage. Hover over it in your inventory and it'll tell you at the bottom. I did forget to give it a weight and monetary value, though.
Well, let's see what happens. I think that one's alive.
That is sadly a miss, but does Monk get a second attack? I believe it does. It has been a little bit. Yes, you have
Yes,
an
they do have
extra
an extra
attack as
Yes,
well.
I do. I was double checking in case my particular type of monk did not.
Fighting at disadvantage is not good, but at least they're not in your face is the best thing.
Well, they're gonna be if I can't hit.
We should probably wait till they get a bit closer.
Don't fire until you see the twinkle of their eyes.
Well, Vim actually kind of stabilizes their gun before firing. And it's not a bolt action, they kind of pump it and it ejects a shell. Amon.
Seeing as I have no ranged attacks or any way to get up close to them in any meaningful way, I'm just gonna hold my turn in case something stupid happens and they get in melee somehow. I'm gonna hold my attack action.
Nope. Nope. Tatiana. Your ears are just slightly starting to ring.
Yeah, that's unpleasant. So she's gonna try again.
Not as good this time. Your shoulder's a little sore, so it kind of makes you lean a little bit. Not lean up. Not have it seated properly. Sorry. Brain. Now that they're done getting through the barricade. Is that still a disadvantage, really? That should not have been a disadvantage.
Do they have martial weapon training? It says they're proficient in it.
Yeah, they're proficient.
And that would have been a 19 if they hit. Like, huh.
It might be the fact Loxon is standing next to them. They're labeled as neutral, not hostile or allied. That or it was just being dumb, but that should have hit. So I'm going to confirm that one.
That's funny.
Snow, another one has fallen. What? Give me a perception as well when you make your turn.
Hopefully she hasn't fallen asleep.
She could have also stepped away.
Hmm.
Cal.
Sorry, I was eating. I'm gonna go for that guy right there.
I also said to give a perception check. You do not notice it as you're attacking, but for some reason, Norsa is kind of aiming up at the sky.
Well, after I fire at the guy I'm aiming at, I will look up to see if I can figure out what she's seeing.
Roll the d8 as well. D6, I mean. It does not like that, but it's still standing. As now it is on fucking fire.
I'll look at Narsa. Should I duck?
She doesn't answer and instead just tries to level the gun the best she can. seems to be focusing way too hard on something way out in the distance. At least that you think is in the distance.
Probably the other thing that I saw that I'm concerned about, or was concerned about.
Everyone is able to actually give me a perception check real quick. Loxa notices at this point. It's not exactly being sneaky. Tatiana actually doesn't notice it.
Percept that is.
Evander notices it. Amon. Amon notices it.
Nope.
On the rooftops, pretty close as it comes right over the peak. I know I said sky, but still.
Oh, good. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want it.
She's been aiming to make sure she has advantage on this. There's a loud explosion from her gun, essentially. Before she rechambered another round. And misses the second shot. The militia seeing that will actually change target. Evander! That's a chimera!
It is. How many people have shot it so far?
A militiaman shot and missed. Norsa shot twice and missed one of them. And Evander, you're the only one who technically rolled high enough to realize this thing is wearing a weird collar on each of its heads.
What makes it weird?
The fact you can see the arcane runes on it.
Oh. Avander's gonna aim at that. And fire. Son of a bitch.
That's a nat one.
Oh.
Thankfully, unlike the others, you won't drop your gun from that or anything.
Is it gonna jam?
Nope. The round simply doesn't go off.
So it's 3. That's technically a jam, actually, because you have to unclog the thing.
It's more of that's a dud round. It's not going to fire.
Okay.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel on quality at this point. That's a hit.
And because I can do it with any effect that hits. Where is it? Feeds. Range is only 10. No, that should be able to. It's not letting me do the stone strike. That should be.
I thought it was a
anything that
melee.
hits. From what it says, it's anything. Strike of giants. Nope, yep, melee attack or ranged weapon attack using a. Oh, no, it's to be thrown. Never
This
mind.
is using your dex, not your strength.
Never mind.
Like a javelin.
Oh, I forgot
Hurts
to actually
thing.
add something to your guys' sheet. I just
To be
realized.
fair, it was also saying things like, you're outside of range. That's not how that works. That thing I will probably. Actually, no, I only have one more shot. I'd have to reload and. Part of the action. What does it take to reload this thing? Because you said it's 5 shots and then reload it.
Yeah, it's 5 shots and then action to reload it. Until you get more used to it, which then just makes it a free action.
If I use action surge, all I'm going to do is fire it and then have to begin reloading.
You and Tatiana have something else on your sheet I forgot to add on.
Oh. What do we have? Oh, the bayonet. Yes.
You could technically throw the gun.
You do that when you're out of ammo.
It's just you saying that actually reminded me. There is actually a blade on the end of that thing.
No, he'll probably just, yeah, because if he actually surges, he's only going to get 1 shot off and then have to reload the thing. So he'll pass his turn.
Locks him.
Okay, big bastard doing the flappy flap. That seems problematic. We have all these little bastards. Or 2 little bastards. Alright, I'm gonna shoot at Mr. Flappy up there.
Roll20 really does, or sorry, Foundry really does not like you. That's a hit though. That's a nasty hit. It did not like that at all. You rolled a 2 with your last hit. I will tell you this though. You only need to roll a 6 to hit it, Loxon.
I know. The problem is, lately I haven't been able to roll above like a 4.
I'm guessing that's the end of your turn. Jim is going to leave Norsa and the others to deal with that. Now that they're close enough to not need to properly aim. Well, that didn't go as planned. Because now they're actually fighting a jammed shell. Tim just curses as it comes to Amon's turn.
How tall is that building that thing's on?
It's a single-story building, so about maybe 10 feet at the most. Snow can see over it. It was just snowing. Couldn't see the thing coming the way it was moving through the sky.
This is probably a stupid idea, but I can get up there. Hmm.
And yes, this is the last round of combat today. Amon runs over, up, starts climbing the wall, gets up, and runs straight for the Chimera that is badly injured at this point. First hit is a successful hit. Second hit is a successful hit.
Action surge.
Does anyone else think he's crazy?
That's a successful hit!
We've thought that for years.
That's
For
fine.
Jesus Christ!
And for
So,
my last
you've done
try.
even more insane than usual.
If anything,
bite
he
it.
seems a little more confident.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm just giving you that. Fuck the one hit point club. Fucking shit! That thing went from essentially half health to 1. Fuck that. At that point, I think it bleeds out from its wounds. Let's be fair. Fuck.
Last thing that killed it was a small bite on his fucking ankle or something.
Fuck. Also, you said you bite it. Avon just got to taste Chimera blood.
That's great. I was expecting to piss it off, not kill it. That's
Thanks for stealing my kill. I wanted to shoot it.
considering someone shot it with that big ass rifle of theirs and did 5d10 something damage.
I've actually
think I might
said
have-
she missed a second shot.
I think I stole it from Norsa.
Need to double check something real quick. Apologies. There's GM notes.
You just saw me run across the fucking road and just climb up the side of the fucking building and go fight Chimera.
Damn, you basically... I don't know what you did exactly, but you did it. Shit.
You inspired the militia, apparently. Not really well, though.
Mm.
And that's it for this session, with Tatiana back at the top of the turn order.
Are you sure? It says shapeless.
I had to...
That
Nope.
shapeless be dead.
I rewound it and it jumped back to Tatiana somehow. Or jumped
Yeah.
back from her. I hope everyone
Thanks.
enjoyed so far, though.
I'd say that was a good use of an action surge.
Yeah, it was.
Any last words before I cut the stream? Holy
Hello,
shit.
future Choco.
Hello,
Stay-
future Chaco.
Hello, future.
Hi,
Chocos.
YouTube.
Stay safe and don't do drugs.
And
Someone get me
hopefully,
a drink.
hopefully we'll have this story arc wrapped up within the next 2 weeks. At this rate, it'll be done.
I do sincerely apologize for being late, but
It worked out
Okay.
anyway.